Sahel nations are planning to launch their own currency. This after they have been benefiting from the France currency. But today, they have just declared that they are planning to launch their own currency, that they are going to be using it. Let me unveil to you the countries that are using the France currency and the reason why they have come up with this method and planning to launch their own currency so that they can help their economy. Before we continue, these are the countries in Africa that are currently using their own currency. They are using the France currency. They haven't removed their own currency. The number one country is Mali, which president is known as Assimi Goïta. You know very well that Assimi Goïta has been fighting the France colonialism, and they came out and decided to fight France. Right now, most of the activities that is happening in Mali, it's going forward without the help of France. You know very well that France have been benefiting a lot from the Sahel nation. That's the reason why they came out and said that they chased away France from their own country. After they did that, right now they want to form a one nation to come up with a one currency that is going to help their own people. These are the main reason why they have come out and decided to remove the France currency from their country. They have claimed that France have been benefiting a lot from them by using this currency, that they want to depend on their own. Their economy is not growing because of using France currency. So if they are going to form a one nation, which is going to happen very soon, they are going to come out and form their own currency. That Burkina is not stable. Burkina is not standing alone because of using the France currency, and they are not getting help from other head of state because of using the France currency. They want to stabilize on their own. There are so many countries here in Africa that are using their own currency. A country like Kenya using the shillings, a country like Uganda using their shillings, a country like Tanzania using their own currency. But what is the problem with these countries that are not using their own currency? The first one is Mali, which is headed by Assimi Goïta. The second country is Niger, which is headed by Abdourahmane Chiani. The third country is Burkina Faso, which is headed by Ibrahim Traore. And the last country is Guinea, which is headed by Mamadi Doumbouya. These are the countries that are not using their own currency. They are using the France currency, claiming that France are usually taking advantage of their commodities. France are usually taking advantage of their own economy. So if they have the currency of France, their country is not growing because of that. That is the reason why they have declared to come out and form a one nation. Shock, they have already formed their national anthem. As you are talking right now, Mali, Niger and Burkina Faso have formed a one national anthem that is praising the Sahel nation. It means that right now, seeing that the head of state in the Sahel are working together, is going to be very hard for France to come back and colonize them once again. We as Africans, it's true that we need to be united. If we have our own currency as the Sahel nation, there is nothing that is going to happen to us. Those head of state that usually look down upon these African countries, they are going to respect them so much if this happen. This is the time that Africans need to rally behind head of state that are doing an amazing work. This is the time that Africans need to stand up and fight for their right. It is time for them to work together. It is time for Africans to be united. We always be talking about unity amongst Africa. If Africans are united, there is nothing that is going to happen to them. It is time for Africans to rise up. It is time for Africans to support one another. We need to have unity. We need to have love. We are going to spreading about positive vibe among Africans and among head of state that are working so hard to unite Africa. Those head of state that are working so hard to unite Africa, you are doing an amazing work. You are doing a fantastic work. Just remember that most of Africans are behind you because of the work that you are doing that is very, very amazing. In our next episode, we are going to expose the head of state that are old and have been in power for so long, and they have done totally nothing. These are the head of state that are making Africa not to move forward. These are the head of state that they are doing things for their own self-interest. It is time for Africans to rise up. It is time for Africans to work with one another. Until next time, we'll say game over.